If we're going to survive in this new culture, in this post-Christian nature, we will have to learn to think and be the church in a much different way. That's why the instruction of Jeremiah, his life and ministry, and the falling of Jerusalem under the pressure of Babylonian siege is instructive to those of us who believe. And Jeremiah was put right in the middle of this mess, trying to call people back to a relationship to God, trying to get them focused back on the God who had redeemed them from Egypt's slavery, warning them that there is no future and false alliances with Egypt. Egypt's armies can't save you. The best thing you can do now is trust God, endure his punishment, and try to survive through it. That's not a popular message. My point today is not to argue whether or not we were founded as a Christian nation. Certainly, the principles of Judeo-Christian theology and morality were important in the structuring of our Declaration of Independence and of our Constitution. My point is to help you and me understand as people in 21st century America that we are no longer a Christian nation. Hear me. This makes a difference, and if you do not understand this as a post-Christian American, then you're going to be constantly frustrated because it changes everything that we understand. We keep thinking that maybe if we can just elect the right politicians, that if we can just get another this person or that person in there. Hear me. The hope for the United States of America is Jesus Christ, not the Republican Party, not the Democratic Party. If you come here on Sunday morning, you're not going to hear a political message. You're going to hear about Jesus. Come back next Sunday, you're going to hear about the same person. I'm not going to change that. We think if we pass enough laws, we can bring our nation back to God. You cannot solve a spiritual issue with a political solution. The problem is not that we do not have enough laws. The problem is our hearts are in the wrong places. You need to understand that with the dwelling of Christ in you, as Paul tells the Corinthians, don't you know you are the temple, the tabernacle of Jesus Christ, and God's gift to you is the dwelling of the Spirit in you. Wherever you go is where church is. It's not inside of this building, it's inside of you, and wherever you go, Jesus goes. And wherever you are, church is there. I do not stand before you without hope. Because our Jesus came for such messages as this. There are questions that no political solution will answer, that no law will solve. That comes only through knowing Jesus Christ. Nowhere else. Nobody else. Jesus was giving us a merciful answer when he told us that there's no other way but through me. It was to keep you from searching all of those dead-end roads, to know up front that there's no other way. There's no other way for our nation. There's no other way for us as a people. This is where we are. It's a good place to start.